Hello, thanks for watching our channel. In a previous episode, I've shown how to convert a video into an artistic animation or cartoon with Photoshop. Today we're going to see how to combine two video clips in an artistic animation. We don't need After Effects, Premiere or third-party plugins. We'll use Photoshop only with its default built-in filters. In the end, we shall obtain this animation in full HD format using two videos, one for the front scene and another for the background. When we are dealing with the multi-layered animation, the first thing to evaluate is the parallax motion effect. As the viewpoint moves along a scene, the distant objects seem to move more slowly than the closer ones. So in a multi-layered animation, the different layers must move at different speeds, slowing from the front to the back, corresponding to the distance from the viewer. The video we are going to use as the front layer seems as recorded using the panning technique. That is by swiveling the camcorder horizontally from a fixed position. Here the camera follows the subject on the move from left to right and the whole scene is scrolling leftward. So, to control the parallax motion, the layer behind should move more slowly to the left. The video clip we intend to use in the background looks as captured with a camcorder focused on a fixed area. That's why we need to simulate the panning here. We can do this by enlarging the scene to exceed the display area, then by scrolling it from right to left. Additionally, I want to flip the scene horizontally and to keep its upper part in the display area, 1920 by 1080 pixels. Let's start by doing this. I'm going to start Photoshop and open this video. Once opened, the video group is controlled in the timeline panel by these buttons. We can click and drag the playhead to visualize the frames. Convert the video group to Smart Object. Now any command, adjustment or filter will affect equally all the frames this video contains. Press Ctrl or Command T. In the options bar, move the reference point on the upper middle side of the bounding box. Set vertical scale to 130% and horizontal scale to -130%. Press Enter. The image extends 30% over the right, left and bottom edges, flips horizontally and retains its top in the display area. Expand the layer in the timeline. With the playhead placed at the beginning of the timeline, click the Enable Keyframe Animation icon next to Transform to create a keyframe. Press Ctrl or Command T. In the options bar, move the reference point on the upper right corner of the bounding box. Set horizontal position to 0 and vertical position to 0. Press Enter. Move the playhead at the end of the timeline. Press Ctrl or Command T. In the options bar, move the reference point on the upper left corner of the bounding box. Set horizontal position to 1920 and vertical position to 0. Press Enter to create a keyframe at the end of the timeline. Move playhead at the beginning of the timeline and press the play button. As you see, the scene is scrolling leftward, simulating the panning. Now let's enhance the colors. Switch to 16-bit image and then change to lab color mode. Don't rasterize. Apply a curves adjustment layer and choose the convenient settings. Create a new group from these layers and rename it Balloons. Convert it to Smart Object. Open the video for the front scene. Switch to 16-bit image and then change to lab color mode. Don't merge. Apply a curves adjustment layer and choose the convenient settings. Create a new group from these layers and rename it Jumper. Convert it to Smart Object. Press Ctrl or Command A to select all layer. Select the previous document. Drag and drop balloons group into the other document. In the new document, keep selection active and align layers to the left and top edges. Close balloon file without saving it. Now we are ready to combine these video groups in an artistic animation. Duplicate Jumper layer. Rename the copy Jumper Mask. Bring Jumper Mask to front and Jumper to back. Now let's replace this boring white sky with a balloon sky. Apply Threshold Adjustment as Smart Filter. Set threshold level at 238. Double-click the side of the layer to bring up the Layer Style panel. Keep lightness in the drop-down box under the Blend If section. On the scale this layer, hold down Alt or Option key and click the white slider to split it in half. Drag the left half of the slider to 254. Close the Layer Style panel. The balloon's sky appears. Include the Jumper Mask and balloons in a new group. Rename it Balloons Mask. Double-click the side of the layer to bring up the Layer Style panel. Keep lightness in the drop-down box under the Blend If section. On the scale this layer, hold down Alt or Option key and click the black slider to split it in half. Drag the right half of the slider to 1. Close the Layer Style panel. Now the work is almost complete. I said almost because we have here these white leftovers. Let's take them off. First, move on Jumper layer and apply High Pass Filter. Set radius to 1. Choose Linear Light Blending mode and keep 100% opacity. Then apply Find Edges filter with Multiply Blending mode and 60% opacity. To make the scene just a bit brighter, use Curves Adjustment as Smart Filter. Then the Surface Blur filter will help attenuate the excess of sharpness induced by the High Pass filter. Radius 9 and Threshold 9 seem to be okay. Now the jumper scene is starting to look like an artistic animation rather than a real movie. That's what we wanted from the beginning, but there's still room for further improvement. So for consistency, let's bring the same air over the background scene. Expand the balloons mask group and apply to the balloons layer the find edges filter with multiply blending mode and 60% opacity. Curves adjustment added a smart filter can help for some corrections if needed. As you've seen, I've worked so far in lab color mode. Now it's time to switch back to RGB to take advantage of Photoshop tools unavailable in lab mode. Include the jumper and balloons mask in a new group, convert it to Smart Object and rename it Final. Change to RGB color mode. Don't rasterize. Then switch back to the 8-bit image. This new 8-bit RGB group as a smart object retains all the previous color setting information. We can access it with a simple double click. Apply the poster edge filter with these settings. 0 for edge thickness, 0 for edge intensity, and 6 for posterization. Then apply the oil paint filter with these settings, 0.5 for stylization, 2 for cleanliness, lighting inactive. Finally, apply the high pass filter, set radius to 1. Choose linear light blending mode and keep 100% opacity. Ready to finish. With the playhead placed at the beginning of the timeline, press the play button. If it's all OK, choose File, Export, Render Video or press the Render Video button. Choose the file name and define the destination folder. From the first pop-up menu, select Adobe Media Encoder and choose H.264. Select the rendering options. In this case, I prefer this YouTube preset. Check all frames button and press Render. Wait more or less depending on the performance of the computer. That's all. Before closing, I'll try to answer briefly to this FAQ. Why edit videos in Photoshop as long as apps specifically designed for this, like Premiere and After Effects, are overall better on it? From one version to another, Photoshop has offered more and more useful video processing facilities. Now it is a handy solution for those who need to edit videos occasionally, but don't have enough skills to use specialized apps or simply don't have such an app. However, the Photoshop potential applicability in video editing is wider. All the Photoshop tools and the related skills could be used to edit videos. Coming with this extended range of facilities, Photoshop could be a potential source for bringing novel ideas and techniques in animation and video editing. You've just seen here a try. Moreover, the use of Photoshop alongside specialized video apps as a synergetic approach can be particularly valuable. Thank you again for visiting us on our channel. If you enjoyed it, please like it and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you didn't already. See you back soon for more.